Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review Mother's Day from director Garry Marshall, who gave us New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day and the better films, of course, Frankie and Johnny, one of my favorites, and also, Pretty Woman, Happy Days, television series, Laverne and Shirley, The Odd Couple. He's a legend, he really is. And I got to interview him once, and I can't remember what movie it was for. It was for a Disney film. And I just love hearing him talk. The folks over at Disney. He's got that great Brooklyn accent, or whatever it is. It's New York, I think. And of course, his sister is Penny Marshall, Laverne from Laverne and Shirley. So anyway, he brings us Mother's Day now, which gives us 3 generations of mothers. And all their stories connect. They're either family or they're friends, but all their stories cross. It's one of those kind of movies, It's like what Garry Marshall does. So you'll have Kate Hudson, who has an interracial marriage, and she has a racist mother and father who don't know, about that she married an Indian, descent, not Native American, like Gandhi, And then also you have, what's her name from Friends? Jennifer Aniston. I'll get it. I'm not a Friends guy. Jennifer Aniston, who's going through a divorce, or has gone through a divorce, excuse me, and Timothy Olyphant is remarrying a woman that's half his age. So now she's dealing with her kids. She's got these 2 teenagers who are, liking the new mom and the dad, hey, we're going to take you to Paris, we're going to do all these kind of fun things, but it all centers around Mother's Day and about the trials and all the hardships that mothers have, either being a new mother, we have a story of a new mother. We also have Julia Roberts, who's the spokesman for the Home Shopping Network. I don't want to tell you her involvement in this, but that she ties into all this too. So, and this movie's getting really beaten up on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it said like 8%. I mean, critics are trashing it. Yes, it's nothing new, but you know what? This is the kind of movie where I saw it with an elderly audience, over 60, 65, and they were eating it up. It's got that humor that my grandmother would love. I kept watching this movie. My mom's 85. I love her. She's 85. She would love this movie. She really would. So I'm thinking in context of the audience for this movie, but also as a critic, yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm not going to be as brutal as the other critics are, because I understand the context, I understand the humor, and I think for the audience this movie was made for, I think they're going to have a good time with it. I think if you're a teenager, no, you're not going to like it. I think if you're some 20-something who's cynical, you're not going to like it. You know what? But I loved how funny it was. I loved there were some tender moments, they tugged at your heart. And I think that I kept thinking, the elderly audience, older people will love this film. They really will. They're going to get the simple humor. They're going to get the kind of the dirty jokes that's in there. Just enough, that you could have a dirty joke from your grandfather or your grandmother would hear. It's that kind of humor. I think Garry Marshall has a purpose for an older audience that likes these safe kind of comedies. So I'm recommending it. So sorry, Rotten Tomatoes. Sorry, other critics. I think it belongs on Mother's Day. I'd love, my mom would love it. It really would. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, if you like what you see, please comment below, thumbs up, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard. Happy Mother's Day. I'll see you next time.